Hi guys, I'm Angelo and today we are going to review the new limited operator in Arknights, Skadi the Corrupting Heart.
もう一人じゃないわ。私の血族がすぐそばにいるもの。私についてきて、永遠の故郷に帰りましょう。
Skadi the Corrupting Heart or Sculptor is a 6-star operator. She falls on the supporter class and her archetype is Aura Supporter. The only known members of this archetype as of now are Sculptor and 5-star one, Sora. Their archetype usually has low base stats. She can extend her range, soak damage for her allies, permanently buff attack and death, or just straight up murder enemies listening to her. First off, it's important to know that Aura supporters don't attack. Their trait causes them to steadily heal allies within their attack range instead, and it also makes Aura supporters immune to Inspire buffs. The buffs granted by Aura supporter skills are typically Inspire buffs, and this means that Aura supporters can't buff themselves or each other with their skills. At E1, Skadi the Corrupting Heart gains her Ancient Kin talent, which allows her to place a Seaborn minion that serves as an extension of her attack range. This grants terrifying flexibility for her potent skills. At E2, Skadi gains her Predatory Habits talent. With this, Skadi gets a certain percentage of attack when there are allies within her range, and this buff is further enhanced when the allied unit within her range is an Abyssal Hunter operator. For example, Gladiac, Spectre, and Andreana. Her S1, Chant of Returning by Buried Paths, immediately heals Skadi, buffs her maximum HP, and enhances the healing of her trait, while also causing Skadi to take half the damage that allies within her attack range would take. The downside of this skill is when a certain ally within her range is receiving much more damage than she can endure, then she will die alongside her ally. Less unusual but no less powerful is Wish of Boreal Beyond the Light, a permanent charge skill that inspires the attack and death of allies within her attack range and also enhances the healing of her trait, though not as much as S1. This skill is the bread and butter of Sculptor. I think the downside of this skill is its long uptime, and of course, that's because it's an unlimited duration skill. And beyond that, we have the Tide Surges, the Tide Retreats, an S3 that flips Skadi into murder mode. For the duration, Skadi stops healing and instead losing HP herself, and starts inflicting pure damage on enemies within range. Notably, the damage dealt by Skadi and by her Seaborn will stack if their ranges overlap. The skill even gives an enormous attack-based inspired buff to allies within earshot, as if double pure damage wasn't good enough already. Every good operator has a weakness, and Skadi the Corrupting Heart is no exception, even if she is in your side. Her Seaborn has to be redeployed constantly and cost DP to do so, making her a potentially more expensive unit than her low base DP cost would suggest. Her S1 and S2 are slow to charge and the uptime of her S3 isn't that great, so she needs to manage her skills carefully to be effective, and she isn't doing anything except healing over time when her skills aren't active. Be careful with S3 too. The damage over time from S3 will kill Skadi by the end of the skill duration, if she doesn't have external healing to restore her. In the end, Aura supporters are only good as their skills, but fortunately for Skadi the Corrupting Heart, her skills are phenomenal. It's absolutely worth paying a little extra DP to melt the enemies into puddles of Eldritch goo with an echoing siren song.